Okay, good morning students. Hope you enjoyed the last lecture on layers. So for today's lecture we will be learning how to draw our first line in AutoCAD. So the first thing that I would like all students to do is type in the shortcuts Z, enter, E, enter. Okay, so students, this is a shortcut to allow AutoCAD to zoom into a relatively normal scale so that we could draw a line, and the line shows in full on the AutoCAD model space. So I'm going to just type this in for you guys. This is lecture 5 and the shortcut is Z, enter, and then E, enter. So this command is the zoom extents, and we use this to normalize the AutoCAD drawing space. So students, remember Z, enter, E, enter. That is a command. I'll show it to you again in AutoCAD. Z, enter, E, enter, and your drawing space is normalized. Okay, so that's how we get a normalized drawing space. So our next step would be to draw a line. So coming back to the list of shortcuts, the line command is L, enter, to draw a line. So we'll get back into AutoCAD, type in L, enter, and AutoCAD says that we should specify first point. So on our mouse we click, and you'll find that the line is not very straight. So the easy way to get this line straight is to use your F8 key, which is your Auto. Auto allows you to normalize and straighten up lines. You'll find that now your line is very straight at 90 degrees and 180 degrees or 270. So Auto helps us to straighten up a line. So while in the line command you could press F8, or before the line command you could press F8. So if you press F8 again, it allows you to move your line in any direction. So we're going to use our F8 tool again, and you'll see that we are able to pull the line across after clicking. So once again, L, enter, click anywhere on the screen, and pull your line out to the right hand side. So for us to draw this line to a specific dimension, while still in the command, you could see that AutoCAD is giving us a dimension as we move the line, and it's getting greater as we go to our right hand side. So type in 500, enter, and escape. So you'll find that we have now drawn a line of 500 millimeters in AutoCAD. So everyone probably is seeing how I zoom in and zoom out. The little mouse wheel on your mouse allows you to zoom in and zoom out. So that's how we draw a little line in AutoCAD. Going on further from that, if you want to draw a line coming down, we could easily say L, enter, click anywhere on the screen and pull down. And we could type in another dimension of say 200 millimeters, enter, escape, zoom out, and you've successfully drawn a line coming down. So what I want you to do is now click on the top right of your screen once, and without holding the mouse button, just pull down and you'll find the green screen appear. Now the green screen means that you can select everything. So when you select everything, the endpoints and midpoints of the objects come up in blue. That means it's selected. If you press delete, it gets rid of the lines. So going back, if you press and hold, you'll find that AutoCAD gives you a very this is called a marquee tool. Okay, it gives you a very jagged selection. So we don't want that. So you click once, pull down, click again, and all your objects are selected. For instance, if you want to select a object in your drawing, but you don't want to select all the objects, so what you could do is you could start at the bottom left, coming up, and click. So what this does is it will only select lines or objects that have endpoints, two endpoints to it. So you find that AutoCAD has only selected these three lines because we selected all the endpoints, and it didn't select the longer line because we only had gripped one endpoint. So watch again. Very simple and very easy. To get rid of your lines that you don't want, click again, select everything, and press the delete key. That's how you get rid of the lines. So again, once more, if you type in L, enter, AutoCAD gives you the command specify first point. Click anywhere on your screen and pull out in the direction you want, up, down, left, right. In this instance, we're going right at 500 millimeters, enter. Coming down at 200 millimeters, enter. Towards your left at 500 millimeters, enter. And going up at 200 millimeters, enter. And you can press escape. So we find that our snaps are not activated. So we're going to click on object snap and click OK. So I'm going to go over that once more. Click L, enter, go towards your right, 500, enter, come down 200, enter, go towards your left, 500, enter, and towards the top. And you'll find as you come to the top, the endpoint snap comes up. I don't know if you guys remember from the very first lecture or the second lecture that I said these snaps are almost magnetic, and it snaps. Once it snaps, click and press escape, and it would have joined the line perfectly. So the snaps, as we had discussed earlier on, if you click or if you type in L, enter again, and you move your mouse over the line, you'll find that AutoCAD will snap to endpoints or the center point. Let's check our snaps one more time. Snap is one, and yes, it does click to the midpoint, bring it down to the midpoint again. If you were to draw it off the midpoint, you'll find that the perpendicular sign comes up to say it's perpendicular, and perpendicular again, and that's how we use the snaps to guide us when we're drawing AutoCAD. So guys, that's the line command. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tutorial, and I hope that you can take the skills that you've learned in this little lesson forward into drawing other stuff in AutoCAD. And for our next lecture, we will be learning how to use different techniques to offset lines, to trim lines, and to fillet lines, so that it makes our drawing experience in AutoCAD much easier and much faster when we need to draw lines or objects. Okay, so thank you guys. Bye.